Tell us about the Pancake Supper. How did that, how long has that been going on?
It was there when I got
It
there.
started in the 50s before I got here. Probably about 52. Well, I think this last one was the 63rd. What is that? If anybody can subtract, you can find out when it was.
I think it is 52.
And it was over where, of course, the old church.
Or 53, excuse me.
And I remember helping in there, and the kitchen is so small, and then the little entranceway to it is where Don Blanton developed that pancake machine that we use. And sat in there, and then we had two men that Don hired. They cooked in the kitchen, did all the sausage, and the place would get so smoky, you could hardly see. And
Your clothes smell like sausage for 2
oh
months.
yeah, well, everything else around it, but they kept it going. And
Some things don't change.
So that was in the little kitchen, like of the old chapel, so the kitchen right off the office?
No, back in where the children's
Where the children's school is?
Yeah, the little kitchen
That
is still
kitchen
there.
that
Right.
kitchen.
So from 1952 until 86 was the new sanctuary? I think around that
That's
time.
when we moved in.
So for a good
Gosh, that's
30,
right.
30 plus years, it was in that little kitchen there. Wow.
And then people ate in where the preschool is?
Yeah, that was all cleared out. And even after that, we had some temporary dividers in there. But when we were going to have Pancake Supper, we had to move those out so we can get people in. And I remember there were only two people that knew where to plug the coffee pots in without blowing fuses, and that was Robert Leonard and Louis Hartsock. So we had specialization back then. But I didn't really get involved in it until we got in New Church. I worked it, but Don Blanton probably did more to run that. I think, yeah, that's another one of those community builders that you have. That, you need things like that going to bring everybody together on a social basis, I think.
For many years, I was on the board of the Empty Stocking Fund. And that did not involve a whole lot of money or any really public activity, but we sat down, there were a group of about half a dozen of us who sat down every year and read the letters from the people that wanted help from the Empty Stocking Fund. And it was very moving. A lot of people out there had problems, and they were counting on the Empty Stocking Fund to help their children have Christmas, or just heartbreaking stuff about my children aren't going to get anything this year. I lost my job. My husband's in the hospital. And we would sit around the table and read all those one at a time, and we had to turn some of them down, and it was kind of painful to do. But, that was probably my favorite because you could see the results.
I guess the big thing as you move on from where you are right now is don't ever be daunted by some task that's put for you or some project that somebody wants you to work on. You're a lot more capable than you think you are sometimes. And you overestimate what other people are doing. So if you get asked to get involved, do. And I think what you learned at Grace Church and groups like this is that you want to be of service. There's no place to being selfish in your life. Just grow.